नमस्कार दोस्तों, as you can see from the thumbnail, a massive attack has been organized on Hezbollah and the blame is on Israel's Mossad. In that attack, almost 9 people has been killed and almost 3000 is wounded. Now first we'll see what kind of attack has been launched on Mossad. Here you can see in the video. In that video you can see an explosion is happened here, which is not a big but cannot be said a very little. This attack has been happened in a supermarket. As you can see, this attack has been organized in Lebanon after thousands of wireless devices, which is called pager device, has used by Hezbollah members exploded on Tuesday. Hezbollah is blaming Israel's Mossad because it is one of the most feared and controversial agencies of Israel, and the Israeli intelligence forces have a decade-long history of using communication devices like cell phones to target their enemies. The scene which is coming from this previous video also is very horrifying, and other videos also happened that I cannot see you here because of YouTube restriction. And it is reported that few common people is also injured because of this blast. When it randomly explode, it might be in any shop, any supermarket, like we have seen in the video. And because the Hezbollah members have also families and they are also going for shopping, and not only that, when those members are not in organizational work, obviously they will go somewhere and they will keep that device in their either in back pocket, otherwise in their chest pockets, and that is thing happened and it is exploded like that way, and in that cases the severity is more. Now to give you a perspective, where is Hezbollah, first we will see. Here you can see this is India, and if you go far Middle East, here is Israel and this is Lebanon. Now here in this picture you can see this is Israel and this is West Bank and this is the Gaza Strip. Here is Lebanon, and the Hezbollah group is basically in this country of Lebanon, who are supporting the Palestinian people and the Gaza people for their cause, as they think that Israel is oppressing the Gaza Strip people and West Bank people, and they're capturing these people's land. They're throwing them out from their habitats. Now if you see what is a device that has been exploded, this is called a pager device. Here you can see in that picture, this is the pager device, and it's kind of portable communicable device that receives short messages. As you can see here, this kind of short messages. Pagers were widely used before cell phones and become popular. The convenience of the mobile later on the convenience of mobile phones diminished the demand in 1990s. The mobile phone becomes much more accessible and was very easy to use. That's why this kind of beepers, why it called beepers, because when a message comes it beeps, and in this area here a red light occurs. So that is the reason it calls a beeper. And this beeper in 1990s it was vanished from public use. These pagers or beepers used by the Iran-backed military group Hezbollah, because in this device there is no GPS system, no microphones, no cameras. So Hezbollah thought this would be best device to use for communication among the members. And as there was no GPS system, so Hezbollah thought it is over and above Israeli surveillance. Now, not many companies make this beeper except few. The pagers that has been used by these Hezbollah group members were made by a Taiwanese company, and they purchased this batch few 5 to 6 months before the blast. And it is alleged that somehow Mossad managed to implant a detonator or a targeting device or a triggering device that exploded the lithium ion batteries that is used in that beepers. Now this we could assume that what can happen here. As you know, Israel and US is having a very much closer tie, and Taiwan is very much dependent for its security to USA. Looking on that, we can say that there might be somehow Israel has managed, knowing the history of Israel and USA, and that Taiwan is dependent on USA for security reason and fear of China. Somehow Israel or Mossad has managed to get that triggering device implanted in that particular beeper or those beepers. Now, as Israel is busy with its operation in Gaza to neutralize Hamas hideouts and continuous threat, and that is the reason continuous threat was coming from Hezbollah to retaliate for this operation in Gaza. Apart from this, a continuous tension was there because in July 30, Hezbollah top commander Fouad Shukrin in Lebanon capital was assassinated, and that was also alleged that Israel has done that. And another Hezbollah commander, Mohammed Nasir, was also killed in an Israeli attack on July 3rd. After this pager incident, it is anticipated that Hezbollah might launch rocket attacks or something big on Israel. Iran can also play a big role after this incident to retaliate, as Hezbollah is an Iran-backed group, and Iran has also clashes with Israel because of political and religious reason. The whole world is now and will be watching to the Middle East scenario and what happens after this as tension rises there. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.